Hi guys, welcome. I am going to be doing just a daily self-care read. This is general, it's for anyone needing it. These are all timeless, so whenever you feel called to tune in, there's something that you're meant to get from this. If you're not feeling called to watch this one, you're welcome to just scroll through and randomly select any of the other videos. All my readings are timeless at this point, so feel free to watch anytime. Okay, let's see what self-care messages are needing to come up today. Ooh. First one, self-exploration. Peel off the false persona and get to know yourself to find your truth. Beautiful. It's so nice. I know a lot of people are going through major transformations now, myself included, and the type of transformation where it's not necessarily about making visible lifestyle changes, but just changing really belief systems. Asking some deeper life questions. Am I living my truth fully? What is my truth? How do I want to be showing up in the world? What are some ways that I can be allowing the divinity that is within my soul to shine through in this human form, in this third dimensional plane? These are some things that I'm seeing are really coming up for people, and like I said, myself included. If you're here watching this video right now, I'm sure you're going through this, and it's because you really do have a higher point and purpose here on the planet right now. You know, you're meant to be doing something that is fulfilling to you, and for a lot of you, in doing that, you're fulfilling others as well. I know, Peaky, that's her true voice. My little dog. Are you saying hi, Callie? Are you saying hi to the people? Yeah, she wanted to do a little cameo. She's finding her voice as well. So yeah, you're being really called to just dive deeply into self here. But for some of you, I am feeling like you're needing to be around other people in order to explore self. Now that might seem counterintuitive, but hear me. When you get to experience yourself around other people and see how you interact with others, you really do get to see different sides of yourself, see different parts of self. Being around other people is something that can really help call you to your higher purpose, guide you to your higher purpose. You get to see the parts of you that are so beautiful and wonderful. There are parts of self that only reveal and present, during social opportunities. And those things that some of our most beautiful gifts that we have can only come out when we are around others. That's the time that they present when we're being social. So if you're someone who, like a lot of us, has been holed up in your house for years, it's time to really step out into the light, and even parts of the darkness that you'll be stepping into, it might be the darkness that others are needing to work through, and you're meant to be the light. So yeah, you're definitely being called to get to know self here. Do a lot of introspective healing. Do a lot of self journal work, I would encourage you to do. But more importantly, experience yourself in new opportunities around different people, having new experiences. That's a better way to cultivate that deep self-love and work on getting to know self on a deeper level. There was another one that jumped out while I was just kind of holding the cards here, so we'll take this as well. Level up, start small, start today, just start. The sky is truly the limit. For those of you that it's resonating, that you're needing to be social, if you already have a social life, but you're feeling called to, kind of step out of the norm, step out of what you normally are called to when it comes to social settings and interactions, I would encourage you to do that. And again, start small. It doesn't have to be huge. It doesn't have to be something that's, tons and tons of people. It doesn't have to be like a festival or anything. It can be on a small, more intimate level, just getting out in your neighborhood, in your town, going to a coffee shop, interacting more with people you see on errands and things like that. The leveling up as well that I'm feeling for some of you, of course, you may initially think that the leveling up has to do with career, but I am feeling like this leveling up, it's really just a call to not settle for the status quo, to not settle for less than what you deserve in any area or arena of life. Some of you are feeling the shift energetically. Your bodies are changing. You are automatically, with what is going on planetary and energetic wise, your bodies are already leveling up. For some of you, it feels like your mind is needing to catch up to that change. And that just goes back to, the self-exploration, needing to question what you believe, create new belief systems, open yourself up to the truth, open yourself up to your truth. And we do that by asking those important questions that I'd mentioned before, connecting to divinity, asking the divine to guide us, to give us those messages. Talk to your higher self. I have an open dialect with my higher self. I'm not ashamed. I definitely talk to her pretty daily, aloud in my home. And, she's one of the first energies that I consult with whether I'm doing a reading for someone or I'm just needing some advice for myself. Because your higher self, guys, if you're here on the planet now, it's likely you've had many lives. Your higher self holds the knowledge base for all experiences that you've had from other lives, things you've learned from other lives, especially if you're struggling. I'm feeling like someone is really struggling with some lessons right now, feeling like you've got hard lessons to learn. Consult your higher self for how to navigate through these with grace and ease. It can be done. And I'm certain, I've experienced it myself. I'm still experiencing it. Okay, let's pull one last card. Okay, Spirit, what other self-care message do you have for us? Oh, too many came out. We'll shuffle again. Okay, we actually got 2 on the last, so I'll take them both. Challenge yourself. Challenge yourself to do better. Don't set limits on your potential. For some of you, this is going to be physical challenges. For others, this is going to be career. For most of you that will be tuning in, I do feel like this is challenging yourself to do better, be better by challenging what you believe. This is a mental challenge, an emotional challenge, a spiritual challenge. This is not necessarily going to be a physical one, though it may be for some of you. I'm just feeling that you need to, again, challenge what you believe. Challenge how you've been living. Challenge how you've been thinking. Challenge what you've chosen to settle into in this life. Is that really what you want? Is that really what you feel called to do? Will you feel content at the close of life, having done what you've done, having lived how you've lived? If not, I would really encourage you, and I'm doing the same thing, start doing those things that spark your passion, ignite that life force energy within you. You're being called to do that. The last I got is take a vacation. Take time to escape all of your life obligations to recharge yourself. This vacation, again, for some of you, it could be physical. For a lot of you, I feel like this is a mental vacation. Take a break from the thought patterns, especially if you've been having negative thought patterns, you've been having a challenging time, just dispelling anything that is draining your energy, especially in the arena of thoughts. Give yourself a break. You are really, really needing to take a rest from the things that aren't serving you, I'm feeling. And that needs to happen so that you can get clarity on what it is that you want to call in and the practical steps that you'll need to take in order to achieve that. If you're struggling with this, again, ask the divine. You can ask the divine to take things for you, hold things for you. I will ask my guides if I'm stressed out or anxious. I will just, just something very simple. Please take my anxiety for today. Replace it with faith. Take my worry and stress for today. Please hold it for me. And in return, give me joy. So that's what I have for you guys. I really hope this did resonate with some of you. If it did, please leave me a comment if you get the chance, or like the video if you enjoyed it. I will be doing these. I'm going to continue every single day as I have been. And I'm also going to be incorporating some other daily reads as well, because as you can see, I have so many different decks, but for some reason I've just been feeling called to do the self-cares right now. But I'm going to be doing some love readings. I've got some new love oracle decks and some other life purpose decks and things of that nature. So I will be utilizing those as well. And I'm going to actually do another recording. I'm going to record a general overall reading after this. So I really appreciate those of you who did tune in. I really hope that this helped you in some capacity. Wherever you should be tuning in from, whenever you should happen to tune in, please know that I really appreciate you, and I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day, and I will hopefully see you guys in the next reading.